Oh, hey, I'm here on set getting ready for the next episode. Like always, I'm brushing up on my scripts, finishing up my wardrobe, and drinking a final sip of Code Red Mountain Dew. Thanks. Well, this week we're going to be talking about the 10 Best Picture nominees with a slew of special guests.
10 seconds.
And we're about ready to go. The one on the right. What I watched this week. Hey, and welcome to a very special Oscar preview edition of What I Watched This Week. I have numerous correspondents standing by to give their opinions on the Best Picture nominees. And that guy over there. All right, first we have Kerry Keane here in the studio who's going to talk about his pick for Best Picture. Kerry, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
If you had a vote for the 10 Best Picture nominees, which one would you pick?
That's a tough question, Mike. A lot of good movies came out this year. You know what? I'd have to say The Fighter. Starring Mark Wahlberg's hot bod and a sickly Christian Bale. Great performances from both actors. Sweet boxing scenes. It's a true story. What more could you ask for?
I don't know, Kerry, but thanks for being here.
No problem.
I hope you have fun on your hiking trip.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Gotta run.
Okay, all right.
I'll be in touch.
See you later. And standing by on the phone, we have Chris Clark, Artistic Director of Cinema St. Louis. Chris, welcome to the show.
Very good to be here. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. If you had a Best Picture vote and you had to pick from one of the 10 nominees, which movie would you pick?
I've been in love with The King's Speech since I saw it in December, but I keep thinking almost every day about my second choice of True Grit, which is a new American classic Western. The Coen brothers come out of their Oscar win from No Country for Old Men with this story, which is a remake. People are sort of sick and tired of remakes and sequels, but they were so much truer to the original text. Jeff Bridges, off his Oscar win last year for Crazy Heart, was great, and Haley Steinfeld, the young girl who played Maddie, could actually win an Oscar for her role in Best Supporting Actress.
Yeah, what do you think her chances are?
I think she'll barely lose it to Melissa Leo, who was just so very good as the mother in The Fighter. All
right, general Oscar question. What do you think is the biggest snub besides Christopher Nolan for director?
I think that was a huge snub, and I would count that one a second time. It was such a snub. But I think some of the actors from the film, I think Leonardo DiCaprio was great. I would have liked to have seen him be nominated, or maybe even some of the supporting actors. I thought it was just a fantastic film.
Great. Well, Chris, thanks so much for joining me on the show today.
Okay, thank you.
Up next, standing by on Skype, is David Goodwin in Chicago, Illinois. David, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks a lot, Mike.
All right, so if you had a Best Picture vote, which of the 10 nominees would you pick?
Well, I'd say I'd have to go with The Social Network on this one. Well, maybe it's not as visually stunning as Inception or Black Swan. It is just so jam-packed with beautiful machine gun dialogue, which is brilliantly executed by a magnificent cast. And overall, it captures a story that is integral to our modern society.
So do you think Jesse Eisenberg deserves the Oscar over Colin Firth?
They both portray their characters so well, delivering lines beautifully, and just coming off so believable in the end. I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to compare a college student with the King of England.
Yeah, I mean, I've met college students that thought they were the King of England.
Yeah, I have too. All right, David, thank you so much for joining me on the show today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
We're getting a bit more high-tech now with Mary-Kate Shields standing by via satellite. Mary-Kate, I guess I know who you're voting for.
Black Swan. Black Swan is the best movie I've seen all year. Intense fight scenes, leading to thrilling love scenes, leading back to intense fight scenes. You never know what's going to happen. Best acting I've seen all year. I only hope I too can fall in love with my choreographer like Natalie Portman did in the movie.
Natalie Portman, is she a lock for Best Actress?
Is that even a question that should be asked? Duh.
All right, and now a quick review of The King's Speech. Sorry, wrong button. Looks like I've just received a tweet from YTruly182. Oh, that's my friend Forrest Hughes. He says, at What Watched Week. After reviewing, I believe that the Best Picture nominees, the winner should be The King's... I guess 140 characters wasn't enough.
Get everything else and just say it to me.
All right, and waiting patiently on FaceTime is Tara Romanowski, who is actually at Disney's Hollywood Studios in Orlando, Florida, right now. She's going to give us her pick for Best Picture of the Year.
I have a very quick question for you two.
Okay, I have a very important question to ask you two. You know that Toy Story 3 is nominated for Best Picture this year, right? How do you feel about that? Are you pretty excited? Love it? Yeah, you're very excited? I know. I'm very excited too, which is why Toy Story 3 is going to be my pick for Best Picture this year. Back to you, Mike.
All right, thanks, Tara. Talk to you later. All right, I'm told we are receiving a fax. Oh, thank you. From 5555789. I loved every performance, and the kids are all right. The unique story definitely deserves Oscar recognition.
To an unconventional family.
I'm just receiving word that Carrie, who was in studio a couple minutes ago, has changed his pick, and we're going to try to bring him in via Will.i.am hologram. Carrie, can you hear me?
Yeah, Mike, I can hear you.
All right, tell me what your new pick is.
Hey, so, sorry to, change my pick on you, but, no, I love The Fighter, but, one of the reasons why I didn't like, 127 Hours was, I didn't think it was believable, and, I found myself in an ironic situation.
127 Hours, is that the name of the movie, the length of the Oscar telecast? No, but seriously, are you okay?
I don't think so. I watched the movie, I don't have my pocket knife, what am I...
Well, I've got you. Why don't you give me a little review of the movie?
Okay, alright, sorry, you're right. James Franco, he's a talented actor. He's driving through the desert, he's rock climbing, he calls his wife and drops the phone and then gets, he gets stuck and, I understand, because it's a good movie.
That is perfect parallelism. Well, I'm sorry, Carrie, that's all the time I have for you today. Oh, real quick, who do you think's going to win Best Documentary Short?
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, but, really rooting for Salt, sound mixing.
Carrie, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Carrie, you're cutting out. Cutting out. Oh, and I think we've lost him. Luke, you want to check in on him?
Don't give up, Aaron. Do not give up.
Yeah. Right. I agree. Winner's bone, ladies and gentlemen.
You was warned, and you wouldn't listen. Why didn't you listen?
Well, I will take the last movie, Inception. Social Network was a close second, but I hate their Blu-ray packaging, so Inception.
Mr. Cobb has a job offer he would like to discuss with you.
It's nominated for 8 Academy Awards this year, and while it most likely won't win Best Picture, it has a great chance in art direction, cinematography, sound editing, sound mixing, visual effects, and original screenplay. It's a great movie. You've all seen it, so I don't need to say much more.
You mustn't be afraid to dream a little bigger, darling.
Alright, that's all I've got this week. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks to all my contributors. Remember that this show is on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And if you want to see all of my Oscar picks, check out my fancy website at whatIwatchthisweek.com. And of course, the Academy Awards are this Sunday, February 27th at 7, 6 Central on ABC. Oh, and thanks to that guy.
What I Watched This Week.